So another NHL season has come, and what do we see yet again? The Vancouver Canucks in a situation where they are not playing well and they are struggling to get wins, get points, and stay in playoff contention. Why is this the problem? Consistently for the last like 3 seasons, why do they suck? What's the problem? One of my friends actually just made Lego Rocks 99 Gaming just made a really good video on this. The link to it will be in the description below. If you wanna watch that before you come over here, you might get a little bit more of what I'm saying. So I recommend that. Go watch it. He talks about what if the Henrik and Daniel Sedin retired today. Good video, good discussion. Go watch it and come back here. Let me know what you want. And if you've already seen it because you've come over here from him or whatever, you might be able to understand what I'm saying too and relate a little bit to it. So getting back to on topic, why the Canucks suck. So getting the elephant out of the room, I think it's really fair to say a big, big, big reason is underdeveloped rookies and talent. You look at guys like Jake Virtanen who have the potential to be top 6 20 25 goal scorers in the NHL that are being sent down consistently between Utica and the NHL, not getting any points, goals, not registering enough shots, playing fourth line minutes. That's going to help to affect your team's overall performance in the long run, especially year in and year out. If you've got guys you're picking in the first round, your high picks, your future talent that aren't producing, that's not good. They need to produce, and you need to help develop them better, play them top line minutes, things like that, which the Canucks aren't doing. Second of all, the big, big elephant in the room, the Louis Eriksson contract. God, I'm not here to bash on Louis Eriksson as a player. I'm here to bash on Benning for signing him to that term at that much. Like, 6 mil for 6 years. The guy's 30 years old. The Sedins have 2 more years left. Well, how much do they expect to make the playoffs with a top line of them? No, they can't. They can't expect that. Like, I don't understand Benning's decisions. Like, the only thing good he's ever done, as of today, I'm making this video, November 24th, the Hutton extension. Finally, a good bridge deal that he signed and with Hutton, which is such a good key aspect for this team moving forward. But what the Canucks' biggest problem is the ability to commit to a full rebuild. Trading away guys like Alex Edler, trading away, you know, guys buying out Burrows. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna bash on Burrows in this because honestly, 1 year left. Just let him play it out for a fourth line minutes. Let him finish as a Canucks. Pay respect to the guy for paying for your team for so long. I can see that, but get rid of Edler. Get rid of Spiza. Get rid of guys that you don't need for picks and developing prospects, bundle deals. Stuff like that. Then have a bad season, get a good pick, and then let those guys develop, bring them up, and let your team develop as a young team moving forward in the NHL. Don't dwindle on the past. The scenes are done. And I hate to say this, I've grown up in Vancouver during my whole life in Vancouver. Born in 2000, 2016, 16 years of my life, I've watched the Sedins play in my backyard, basically in my city. And even though I'm not a Canucks fan really anymore, I still follow them. I'm not a loyal Canucks fan. I still say they're one of my best players. They're some of my favorite players of all time, and always will be. Just growing up watching them play on local TV and everything like that, they are amazing and highly underrated. But their age is just caught up to them, and they just don't have it anymore. And their their 2 positions on center and left wing or right wing. I think it's left wing. I can't remember even exactly. They need to be filled with guys like Jake Virtanen, or maybe filled with even Brock Besser, giving him a shot, stuff like that, to be able to develop that young talent for the future. Not dwelling on the past and trying to get the Sedins to put up these goals. Putting maybe Louis Eriksson with Virtanen and Horvat, and then putting Daniel Sedin and Henrik Sedin on your second line with maybe Sven Baertschi or something like that. That's why the Canucks are in such a dilemma. They need to move past the 2010 Cup. And they need to move past that. They need to move past 2011. They need to move past that era of the Sedin's dominance, because it's coming to an end, and it has been for the last 3 years. So you need to be able to accept the fact that your team is no longer a contender. You missed your opportunity, and we're gonna go out and get them in 5 or 6, 7 years, and we're gonna be able to come back out there and win it this time around. You have to commit to that, and the Canucks just aren't committing to it, and that's what's really killing them as a franchise, and it's hurting their fan base. Why, as a fan, will you go out and pay $60, $70 for good seats to watch the Canucks lose or battle or get blown out or win and then they can't win consistently? Or go out to a game and watch young talent get barely any playing time, or have all know as a fan that you have all this young talent just sitting in the minors while guys like um, Jack Skilly are being signed and playing over, maybe guys like Brendan Gaunce or other players that they could be playing more minutes on, stuff like that. Little things like there that need to be fixed on the Canucks. The fact that Jordan Subban isn't playing in the AHL disturbs me so much. How do you put a guy that doesn't lead the AHL in defensive scoring and points, not even give him a shot on your third pairing? So you're gonna bring up Nikita Charemkin, a big, heavy, hitting defensive guy, basically like Goodbranson, basically like Spiza, guys that you all defensive guys with no offensive talent. You're gonna bring him up over a guy that actually can maybe bring some flair to your power play, or you're gonna let Adam Larson play over instead of Jordan Subban. Mistakes like this are going to affect the Canucks' growth as a franchise so badly that they're not even going to be able to make the playoffs, and they will be a struggling team for more than the years that it should have been for them to be able to be good again and maybe have a shot at finally winning a cup for their loyal fan base. But at this moment and this time, with such a defensive core with no offense on the back end, aging forward stars, and all hope of winning a cup with them bleeding out, I feel the Canucks really need to commit to a rebirth, and that is the problem with the Canucks, and that is their biggest issue, not being able to commit to a full rebuild as a franchise. Make sure to comment and subscribe and like if you're new, and also in the description below, go check out Gio's video. It's really good video. You might like what he talked about. As always, guys, stay awesome. I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.